Good morning and welcome back to my blog. I have a little bit of a cold today, as you can hear. I didn't want to let it go because I have some followers that I hear from the Twilight Slip, so I thought I'd better get on here. And I love that you're there. Today is Monday, April the 26th. I am 4.5 months out from surgery. There's the sun. Just let me see if I can. 4.5 months out of surgery. I'm down. I'm thinking about 71 pounds or so. Another pound this week. I am down to 223.6. Which is fabulous and is within a couple of pounds of my husband. So watch out, here I come. I'm not sure what he's thinking about me being able to wear his clothes, but I'm loving it. I got the results of my tests. My blood work I found out first, and it came back fine. Now, actually, excellent, which I'm taking bariatric fusion, so I was a little unsure, but I'm really quite pleased. Anyway, when I heard that it was fine, I was actually a little bit disappointed because I had been feeling so horribly that a vitamin deficiency would have been so easy to fix. And so I was hoping that was it. So when I heard it wasn't, then it was like, oh dear, what is it? So then I go to the doctor. My CT scan is back, and it's fine, which is a big relief, of course. But then we're at the point of, okay, what is it? So when we go through my symptoms of what is left after sort of the craziness of the last few weeks, I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Now, it's new to me in a way, but 20 years ago when I was 20 years old and in university, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Back then, nobody knew what it was or what it meant, and it was a little bit like witchcraft in a way. I knew that I can remember feeling horribly, feeling like I was 100 and struggling to get through each day. But, you know, obviously I did. And you move on. And I've had times throughout the last 20 years where there's been flare-ups for a few days. It sort of just reminds me that, okay, this is what I had, and I'm lucky I'm not there anymore. However, now that things have settled down and all that's left is still quite a bit, but better than it was. I didn't recognize it at first, but I definitely started to recognize it after a couple of days. So I have started a full-blown episode of fibromyalgia. I was already on Lyrica, so for the chronic regional pain syndrome in my leg. So now he has doubled the Lyrica, my doctor. Already I can feel a difference in the pain level. So it's, you know, it could be so much worse. I can live with that. There's so much more information and so much more support now than there once was. So I'm okay with that. I'm sure I'll have days that I'm a little frustrated, but overall, it could be so much worse. And I just hope that, you know, as I get smaller and smaller, that it gets better and better. I've continued to take my iron, and also I've added my B complex back, B100 actually. I used to take it, and I felt that it really helped with my concentration and my memory. And I think at this, excuse me, at this point, I should take any help that I can get on that front, because not my strong point right now. My energy is increasing from 2 weeks ago, from 1 week ago. I had a great weekend, busy, but good. So that's good. I went. Yesterday we had our weight loss support group meeting in Belleville, and I got there. They learned more about me. It was interesting, and such a great group. There's no safer group in the world than these women and this young man that attends. Hello, young man. My hair. Well, you probably can't see it today, and maybe you can. Some people tell me right away you can. It's coming up big time. When I still happening. So I think this is like 3 weeks. No, maybe like 5 weeks of losing hair, maybe even 6. When I put mousse in my hair in the morning, my hands are covered, and it's very unnerving, and I'm very shocked every single day, which is kind of bizarre because same as yesterday. But you sort of think, wow, do I have more? Like, it just seems like so much. But obviously you have thousands of hairs on your head. I'm not concerned about it, but I do. Every day I am kind of shocked. But it will come back, and I know that. And as a wise friend once said, I would rather be thin and bald than fat with thick hair. Hello, brain. What else do I have to, I'm not seeing the weight loss. So I'm at, I think, like 71-ish pounds, I think. And I don't see it. When I look in the mirror, I don't see it. When I do things, I feel it, but I still kind of feel stuffed into my body and stuffed into my clothes, even though I know my clothes are big. So I'll look forward to that part improving. Now, when I see pictures, I do see it sometimes. I'm surprised at that's me. So, but certainly not daily. I don't know, it's such a ride. Oh my goodness, it's such a ride. I haven't been posting as much, haven't been reading as much even, just time, and probably a little bit of pulling back, but, you know, it's all part of the game, I guess. My goals for this week. I want to really try to log my food. Make sure I'm getting what I need. I struggle with that, and when I struggle the most is when I'm grazing, because of course you don't measure. So I'm feeding the kids and have, you know, a handful of crackers or a handful of this, and that adds up, and it's very hard to record. So if I'm going to have something, I'm going to measure it this week. Got to really work on my fluids, and that was part of my problem too, was I partly dehydrated. One thing I learned that I didn't know was that we don't absorb liquid from food anymore. So our only liquid we're getting is from what we're drinking. So that's pretty significant. We've always known that we should drink lots of water, but this is actually like really necessary for your body in a different way than it ever was. It's not just a bonus now, it's necessary. So I've been really working harder at that. I also want to work harder at eating slowly, which I find I'm eating more quickly. Again, no pain for the most part. I do have some nausea sometimes, but I just need to get that under control. I'm also going to try to exercise. I was hoping to have something to say today, and I don't. I mean, I take the kids out for little walks, but that doesn't really count. But I guess it's, you know, a start, and I've got to start somewhere. But now that I know with the fibromyalgia, and I'm having a little bit more energy, and I know it will help me feel better, Jennifer's going to do it. Really, she is. Anyway, I'm going to go. I want everyone to have a wonderful week. I thank you once again for your support and for following me and for your kind words, either on the internet, publicly or privately or in person or wherever it may be. Love to you all, and have a great week. See ya.